Dying again.
There we go. Fucking hell. See, pitiful damage.
Okay.
Decent damage.
Holy shit.
Fuck.
Do it on the other one now.
Almost one-shots it, and it's not even fully upgraded. It's +7. And I'm at 40 strength.
So is it shooting bolts but scaling off your right, or is it shooting arrows from
It's shooting arrows from the crossbow and scaling off of the bow that you have in your first hand.
So it's that crossbow is shooting
It's shooting arrows.
arrows for that bow, which obviously you've leveled, so therefore it's scaling ridiculously.
Yeah, so...
That is so cursed.
And it shoots 3 crossbow bolts at a time.
Yeah, it's the triple R. That's
Yeah.
Right.
That's pretty
Get
bad.
it on Reddit right now, mate.
Right, so how the glitch works is by first equipping a crossbow in your offhand and having a bow in your primary. So this could be based on any type of bow. I say it could be a great bow and an ordinary bow. And what happens is that you would press your... Say, you'll load up your crossbow bolt, but this has to be in your second slot, so it'll be your binding for your second slot. And then while you're holding that in, you need to press in the other slot for your other arrow type. And instead of loading and switching to the other crossbow bolt, it instead loads in a arrow. And so it just allows you to fire arrows from your crossbow bolt. It's a bit weird, as you can see, is that it didn't actually provide any sounds as you usually would from firing a crossbow bolt. But the damage from this is also just scaling from the bow that you have in your primary. So if I show that here, I currently have, say, this Golem Great Bow that's +9, but I also have this black bow which is +10. As you can see, with the damage on the Great Bow, just because it's simply a Great Bow, is a lot more. And it is simply based on the scaling of the weapon and everything like that. So when I try to shoot this man right here, well, if I do it with actual arrows, so that was 435. And then if I switch to the Golem Great Bow, a lot more. Unfortunately, you can't do this with great arrows and things, but you can, say, switch up your type of arrow. So you can literally have anything in here. So, of course, you can have the Stormwing arrows, which are usually the less just normal damaging arrows. Just fire them out. So I'm not entirely sure how viable this would actually be for, say, like a playthrough and things, just because the actual inputs to fire the arrows out of the crossbow is actually quite finicky to do, just because, of course, you're putting, say, the first input in for the second crossbow slot and then doing the other trigger, essentially. So when you're actually trying to do that, sometimes you can just, say, throw out the normal crossbow bolts, which don't do a lot of damage. And the way you actually have to do it is, say, with a controller, so you kind of have to have like a claw grip for the 2 triggers and be able to do them in succession, so it is a bit odd to do. But apart from that, say, you can't really do any other arrow type other than just normal arrows. You can load, say, great arrows into the crossbow, however when you fire it, it just simply fires a blank and nothing actually comes out. I initially discovered this when doing a bow-only run, so it might be the case that I'll be able to showcase this strategy, or a bug in this case, in a few videos of just doing a few boss fights with it, or I might just do it simply using a normal bow. So if you want to, you can obviously subscribe, but also thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day.